looks like rain, so I got my awning up. Well, welcome to a new episode of Rubicon Matt. As you can see, I'm on a township road. I'm kind of east of Coshocton, I believe, northeast of Coshocton, and on a township road heading for another Hipcamp site. This is Hipcamp site number 4 I'm going to try out tonight. I'm kind of excited about tonight because it's going to get down to 36 degrees. It's supposed to be a low tomorrow morning when I wake up of 36 degrees. So this is going to be a chance to feel the cold air and experience the outside when it gets chilly again, which I do like the cold weather camping. And I'm looking forward to this. It's a new Hipcamp site, like I mentioned earlier, and the guy said I'll have to cross the creek to get back to the campsite. It's kind of a secluded area. I told him that I had a 4x4 vehicle, a Jeep, and he said then he's got a more secluded spot for me that I can try out. So I love it. It's beautiful out. It's in the 60s now, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, going down these township roads and heading toward my site using Gaia GPS maps, so I know exactly where I'm going because there's no cell service out here. But through my GPS on my mini iPad, I can still know exactly where I'm at. And I decided instead of taking, the main roads, I'm taking all these other roads, the kind of overlanding roads, you might say, to go get to the campsite today. So it's about 2 o'clock now. I've been driving for about an hour and a half outside northeast of Columbus, and I'm going to continue on this road and just weave my way using the Gaia GPS to my campsite. So I hope you guys come along and stick with me, and I'll show you some of the roads I'm on and let you guys know where they are. Always comment me if you want to know, like, hey, where was that? What roads did you go down? Because I am recording them. Back in these areas, it's just so cool just to take the gravel roads or the township roads, and you really get to see some neat houses, some neat places actually. It just continues. There's some good overlanding areas here. I'm going to mark this. I'm using my Gaia GPS to show me exactly where I'm going with that red line that's going to my campsite tonight. I'm getting close. I'm about half mile away from entering into this new Hipcamp spot I'm trying out tonight. It's gonna be a cold one. I'm going to be in a secluded area tonight. This is my path so far back here. I had to cross a creek, not a deep one, but it's fun. And now I'm going to head back down around this area and head down. So we'll show you that journey. Hey guys, well, I finally positioned my Jeep properly, I think, because I want to bring my awning out. I got the fire pit here, and I think I'm going to put my tent over here. It's kind of the flattest spot. I kind of look for that. But man, what a remote spot, right? Right here, and this is the road I had to come down. So I had to drive back in here, so it's way off in the middle of nowhere. I have access to the sky tonight, which is awesome. You can see. I did check for widowmakers, and there are no widowmakers that are threatening me. And it looks like they've done a good job trimming those out. So what I'm going to do now is just get set up. I'm going to get some firewood out of here, maybe just one pack to get things started tonight. Then I'll hopefully not have to use any more firewood. That would be great. But it looks really good back here, and I'm real excited. So I'm going to get at it. You may have noticed I didn't get my tent set up, so I'm famished. It's about 4 o'clock. All I had was a sausage, egg, and muffin earlier today, and a donut. And so, I mean, this morning for breakfast, so it's 4 o'clock. I need to eat something or I'll lose my energy, and I just want to keep my energy going and then enjoy my dinner later instead of just rushing to my dinner. So I'm going to have a little snack here, then I'll get the tent up and everything. Be with you soon. Well, I got the tent set up, and now I'm going to go. It's getting kind of cool out already, which is kind of cool, right? I mean, it's summertime and it's going to get down to low of 36 by morning, and I'm down in a holler, so it's going to be a cool night, especially since I got open trees, open sky above me, which will allow that cold air come rolling down this steep incline here and just fill my campsite, which is fine with me. So what I'm going to do now is just go out and look for some firewood. Yeah, you can see my Jeep down there, down in a little valley, and I found a piece of wood. Just gonna see if I can cut this. It's a good piece. That's a couple hours of burning right there. That's good. We'll take some of this back down, and then search for more. Give you a good view of the campsite. Tough wood. See if this makes it easier. Wood is heavy. Oh my gosh, it's so close. There we go. That's some solid wood. That'll burn for an hour. Man, that is some solid wood. You know, and this time, I just want you guys to know that this time, I'm not going to use my stove, so this is going to boil my water, cook my steak on my frying pan and all that kind of stuff, so it'll be kind of exciting to try it this way. Glad I found this good solid wood. Well, instead of sawing this hardwood, I've taken seeing if the axe will help me also. I'm being very careful with the axe swing, just straight down, not this way at all, just down like that, and just see if I can make some headway. There we go. A lot of effort, but that wood's going to burn forever. Well, the sun's starting to go down, and I processed my wood. That's the grate. I brought that grate to cook on. I'm going to cook everything on that. I'm not going to use my stove this time, kind of more hardcore even more. What I did is I stripped off this birch bark from this piece of birch right here, and that's full of resin, right? And then I'm going to try something new tonight. You know, I've watched these guys that go out in the woods or whoever they are, and this is a piece of fat wood. So it's supposed to be like almost like the root of a pine tree, and it's very rich in resin. I mean, you almost can see the resin in it. It's just like full of resin. So I'm gonna make those little shavings, and then use my flint or my steel to get everything started again. So it's the first time I'll be using this fat wood, but I'm excited to use this. It's supposed to be able to use this even when it's raining. See if I can just keep the shavings on the piece of fat wood. Man, you can just almost feels like it's like a glue or something, the wood. This is what those guys do in the outback. Take some of this, you can smell it right here. It smells pure like pine. I want to show you this piece of fat wood. You can kind of see how much resin rich that is. Look at that. That's all this resin laying in there. That's like the root of a pine tree, I guess, and they call it fat wood because it's so full of the resin. It's fat with it, I tell you. So we'll start the fire here in a little bit. Terrible setup. There we go. Man, they should start quick. Let's get that closer in there. Got it. Not many, huh? Okay, that resin is burning. Boy, you can smell it. So I'm going to get these other logs in there to get them started before I put those big ones in, the heavy ones. And that resin burns black, doesn't it? And I talked to the owner, and at this Hipcamp site, getting a satellite confirmation from my wife that she got it. That's good. These are good to have, people. But anyways, the owner of the Hipcamp site, or owner of this property, stopped by, and of course he has a 2000 Jeep TJ, and he's building it up, and we were just talking about overlanding on rooftop tents and all kinds of stuff. So that's always exciting. He said he wants to clear out more of the trees in this area, because really only a 4x4 can get back in this area, and then down in that creek, and then up. And he said there's some more flat areas he's going to clear out for some off-road campers only sites. So that's cool. I get some more coals underneath here. I don't care if it's flaming, I need to eat some heat. Papa Bear's hungry. It's sizzling now. Good sign. I'll get my steak ready, I'll be right back. Okay, the potatoes are pretty much done. It's time to throw on this strip steak. Get that going. I'll probably put in the zucchini as well. Maybe a little too soon on the zucchini, but oh well. A little olive oil. We'll let that go for a little bit. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to lift it up and sear the edges of the steak too. Okay, I'm going to flip the steak over. Get up the edge so the sides get seared. Call my appetizers. Well, I got it. I got some steak still, pulled the iron skillet off the fire and just set it on a warm rock. Keep the steak, remainder of the steak warm, but here's my meal. I got 2 pieces of steak, 2 left, and potatoes and zucchini here, so I'm going to enjoy it. And last time I had so much trouble with the paper plates, I went to this plastic plate, but it's a little small. Very good. Well, I'm going to sit here and enjoy my dinner. I'll be back with you later if it doesn't get too dark. That's good. Well, that was good. I'm full. So except for a couple pieces of gristle, I pretty much ate everything, other than a couple pieces of potatoes left in the iron skillet. But I'm going to clean up now. But it's getting cool out. This fire is real important tonight, and these pants are thin. My legs are cold. When you walk away from the campfire, it gets kind of chilly out right now. So it's my first time of the year, first time in 2020 or in the fall, where I'm experiencing the cold weather again. So I have to get used to it. But I might change into some warmer pants because I think I want to sleep in something warmer than this as well. But I'm going to clean up and then hopefully maybe see you one more time. But please like and subscribe. And if I don't see you any more tonight, I'll see you in the morning when we start making some coffee and some good old bacon and eggs. Looking forward to that coffee. Got the fire going. Now just get that coffee going. Might try that cowboy coffee sometime where you can keep it in a pot and keep it warm. Put the rest in there. See you at the campfire. Yeah, pan's hot. Got some runners. Okay, might be time to flip. Let's see what we can do. I didn't burn them. Not bad. Still got a good... This will be a fun pan to clean. It may not look fantastic, but it tastes fantastic. It's good to get back by the fire. It's cold. Hope you guys can get out and overland. That's how cold it is out. I'm serious. Get this warm coffee and get my core warm again. It's a good morning. Sun's at the top. Boy, that's good bark right there. That'll burn because that's full of resin. I got a good fire going right now. I don't know if I even want to put another piece on yet. Just make it last, right? Well, I've had my coffee and been reading the Bible this morning. I just wanted to share the verse that kind of hit me, kind of encourage us all during this time. You know, it's all crazy right now still. COVID's kind of calming down some, I believe, and you know, still got the elections and a lot of the rioting going on and stuff around the country. But I always go back to this, and I was in a men's Bible study through Zoom yesterday morning, and this is the scripture we covered. It says this. It's in Hebrews 10:32. Remember those early days after you had received the light, when you endured in a great conflict full of suffering? And then it says down here later on, so do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. And that part hit me yesterday when he said, remember those early days after you had received the light. It's kind of talking like, you know, after you decided to start following Jesus, remember how excited you were and you're kind of willing to do anything? And as you mature, you kind of maybe get soft, like I would call it, maybe soft, more cautious. I just really want to watch out for that, because I don't want to get soft and cautious. I want to really go out and do what they said and have that confidence that no matter what happens, you know, I'm going to be saved, the promise, because I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. So I'm not going to throw away my confidence. No matter what happens, I will endure it, and still have that fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, in those things, self-control. And just remember that no matter what happens in the election in November, whatever happens, I got Jesus on my side, empowering me so that I can persevere and endure. And I want you guys to think about that too. Having the power of Jesus Christ in your life, so no matter what happens around us in the world, we'll be able to persevere and endure. I'm going to do some overlanding out of here. I'm going to show you, I'll film me getting out. Then I found some roads, some great overlanding roads on the way home that I'm going to hit too, so stay tuned and watch that. But please like and subscribe and join me in these adventures. I really appreciate you guys coming along, and we look forward to seeing you here next time. But again, watch me on the way out, and I'm going to show you some roads that I have found for you overlanders that you'll like. So thank you and God bless. This is another great feature of this. Well, here we are near the end of this camp trip. Just want to show you the fire's out, not even smoking. Everything's picked up, no trash left behind. So I'm gonna head on out of here. I'm gonna head up that way. Man, it's so nice out here, going up and down these roads. If you're interested in where these are, please let me know, and I'll share you the Gaia GPS or the name of the road so you can get some coordinates to get to these back roads. But I really had a great time at my Hipcamp site, and man, I'm telling you, these roads are fantastic back in here, and the scenery is unbelievable. This will be great to come back here in the fall and really take a look at the leaves turning. But I figured I'll just stop right here and have a yogurt or something, get some food in my belly, because those 5 pieces of bacon and 4 eggs weren't enough, right? But it's gonna get a little snack and just enjoy the scenery and the quietness, and then head back home. So thanks for watching, everybody.